Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Sooners will put total leather and will get started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Georgia's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The throw to the outside is complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
To the air on second down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They grab the early lead.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. That's caught, it's Burks.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
On third down, going up top. Caught over the middle, it's Burks. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll
you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Direct snap. It's Frazier. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Frazier. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
There he goes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I tell you what, a quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a gap. It's Okies. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Look out, he's got room.
The returner brings it out to the 32. And the Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Robinson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Direct snap. It's Robinson. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Robinson. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
On the direct snap, it's Robinson. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's McCray. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. It's complete. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Dawgs! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, But we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Ott. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Mateer. The quick out. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. This game's trouble. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Running into the open space. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They'll immediately call timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. The official says no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but if you have a 20-point lead, life is good. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man, it's Sategna. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air, it's Mateer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Bell. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Going to try to get it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
Pocket breaking down. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That ball was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. 3rd down coming up.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Punt is on its way. And the returner is stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get...
He's taking the shot. Got it inside the tag. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for space, it's Robinson. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Sooners!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Dawgs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Card in the backfield. It's Gibson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Ott. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Escapes trouble. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Delp. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll get him down after a solid return. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Sategna. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell. A good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can... Yeah, I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode. And
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's Delt. Shows him the stiff arm. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
The Dawgs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. On the run, it's McCray. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's McCray. Turning it on. Sweet spin. Touchdown Bulldogs. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Kent. Oh, out of space. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Sooners! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll run the screen. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball scoops through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Makes the grab, it's Bell. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Might be changing the route. Last chance coming up. Finds his man. It's Bell. Down to the 25 before going out of bounds. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent.